Welcome here once again. This is the fifth video in this series. It's probably going to be the final one in this series. However, I'm going to keep uploading videos to the channel, so make sure you stay tuned for them. But for this playlist, which is the beginning of Forex Basics, this is the last video. However, at the end of this video, I am going to make you an offer. Show you how you can become a profitable trader. I'm going to show you three simple ways, a very profitable method that you can use to become a very good trader, right? That being said, let us dive into today's video. What we'll be doing in today's video, I'm going to be talking about market structure, showing you how exactly you can understand what exactly the market is showing us, how you can use something as simple as the trend following strategy, the support and resistance strategy, to place a buy or a sell in the market, to find the direction of the market, right? So very simple. Let us dive into that. First of all, I would like to mention that when we talk about the market structure, we want to look at three basic trends we can see in the market. The first trend could be I'm not trying to change interval. The first trend could be an uptrend. We also call it bullish, uptrend or bullish. The second trend could be a downtrend. We also call that bearish. And then the third trend could be a range, sideways trend, right? Sideways trend. So very important. These are the three major trends you see in the Forex market today. And when we talk about market structure, we want to begin this way. We want to understand what exactly the market is doing currently, right? So in order for us to do that very well, we also need to understand two things, which we call the support and the resistance zones. I'm sure you know what that means, but I'm going to explain for those who don't. The support zone, from the word support, it is holding it up, it's like a floor, right? It is the position where the market is reluctant to go below it. For example, the market came down here, it did not go below it, went up, it came down again, it did not go below it, right? Went up, came down, did not go below it. This becomes a support zone, right? So we can pick a horizontal ray from this point, put it right there as a support zone for the market. Now, it is good to use the most recent zones, right? Use the most recent zones, and that brings us to this right here. Okay, we could also use this point, but you want to focus on the most recent zone. So the resistance is just the opposite, right? The resistance is the opposite. The resistance is seen as like a ceiling, like a roof, a position in the market where the market is reluctant to go above. So a position on the chart where the market is reluctant to go above it, that becomes a resistance zone, right? So at some point, this was a resistance zone, right? But then it got broken. Of course, you need to understand that these zones are not going to always hold. These zones are not going to always hold, right? This becomes another one. And you can see the market is reluctant to go above it. So a very strong resistance or support is one with just two touches. It is usually very strong. You understand? Sometimes we use a band to take note of the zone, right? Sometimes we use a band to take note of the zone. So with that being said, it is going to look something like this. Traders use it a lot. Okay, sometimes we use a band to take note of the zone. So these are called key layers in the market. You understand? Key layers in a situation where a straight line is not just going to pick it alone, then we could just use a band to take note of it. So once the market comes into here, taps into here, we start to look at it as an opportunity to buy. Why? Because you buy at a support and you sell at a resistance, right? You buy at a support and you sell at a resistance. So this is just the general idea. Now, it doesn't mean once you see a support zone, you just go on to place a buy. No, we also have what we call entry confirmations. These entry confirmations could be things like candlesticks, sniper entry, and there are so many other entry confirmations, right? So, but this is just the general idea. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to identify the market structure. Okay, so of course, that being said, we could also go on to look at something else. We'll talk about the trend in the market, right? For the trend, you want to focus on the current trend. Very important, you want to focus on the current trend. You don't want to go about focusing on trend that has been broken, right? But anyways, this is good for us to use as a trend, right? Now, normally, this was a zone the market tapped into, you understand, and respected it and started going up. We also call it a demand zone. Okay? We also call it a demand zone, right? So in the complete training, I'm going to break down all this properly, step by step, gradually. So the complete training, I'm going to break that down. I just wanted to give you a good idea of market structure and get you going with something, okay? Very important, right? So for the trend, like I said, there is the uptrend, there is the downtrend, there is the range or sideways trend. So this was a range or a sideways trend, right? This one, which was here. But then the market broke out and became an uptrend. So you could just put the trend line like this. Market broke out and became an uptrend. Very important. So this is what an uptrend looks like. We could go on to call it, we have the higher highs, higher lows in it. Is a higher high, came down to a higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, and a higher low. This became a higher high, a higher low. Then at this point, the higher high failed to go above the previous higher high, right? So that is the point where it broke out, right? When this failed to go above the previous higher high, like I said, this position is higher high, this is higher low, higher high, higher low, like that, right? So amazing stuff, amazing stuff. This is how you just take note of an uptrend. Now, in an uptrend, you are looking to buy, right? The positions where the market will test this higher low, where from this higher low is an opportunity for you to enter a buy, okay? So these are some just basic trend following, basic strategies that you can play around with, that you can trade with. Okay, so I just needed you to have them right there. That being said, yeah, so we also have a downtrend forming at this point. Like I said, you want to focus more on the current trend in the market. So we have a downtrend. So this has been broken. We don't need to keep the line. When the market breaks, if it's been broken, there's no need to keep the line, right? There's no need to keep the line. So this support and resistance, the uptrend, downtrend is just the basics for your price action. You understand? You need a clean chart, as you can see, and you want to only put lines on the current trend. You want to only put lines on the current trend. These are things that help you to have a good idea, understand the market structure, take note of the key levels, right? The major key levels, and then you know what to do with these key levels, right? So that being said, I just needed you to have a good idea. At the support zone, you are looking to buy. At the resistance zone, you are looking to sell. However, you want to make sure you use an entry confirmations. The candlesticks, the indicators I covered in the previous video, you could use that as your entry confirmation, right? You could use that as your entry confirmation when there is that cross, depending, or if it's a stochastic you are using. I already mentioned those things in the previous video, so I'm sure you can check that out and see how you could use some of those indicators, especially the moving averages or candlesticks. Right? We will also get into candlesticks in the complete training. So I just needed you to understand how exactly you can trade a simple market, very simple market, just simple market structure, how to use it, place a trade, where exactly we are looking to buy and to sell, and the importance of entry confirmations. A lot of traders ignore it because they just feel like, oh, is that a support? Let me place a buy. You might just run into issues simply because the market can do anything it wants to do, which is why these entry confirmations are there to help you out, to make it very, very easy for you to benefit if you are smart, right? So that being said, yeah, usually I usually I start with the slides and then I switch to the chart, right? This time around, I decided to start with the chart because I wanted to get this over with. And before we get to the offer which I'm going to make you, that is going to help you become a profitable trader, consistently profitable with lots of benefits. Before we get to that offer, I want to ask you to do the YouTube business, right? I'm sure you know what the YouTube business is. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification. We really appreciate that because you are going to benefit by seeing the next video I drop, and you'll be able to watch it quickly, right? And most importantly, you should also drop a comment on the next thing you want. I'm going to look into that, right? So that being said, I'm going to move forward now and make you the offer. Make sure you also like this video and share it to whoever needs to, okay, so that other traders will be able to follow. Share the playlist as well, so you're able to follow and start trading from the scratch. Let's go. And like I said, today I'm going to make you an offer, okay? I'm going to make you an offer and show you how you can make $1K to $5K monthly trading the Forex markets right from the comfort of your bed, in your pajamas, from your house, without stepping out, even as a complete beginner, okay? And you don't have to spend hours trading. And I'm just being moderate with that figure because a lot of people make way more than that, even daily, right? But I'm just trying to be moderate. So if you have been wondering how you can trade Forex profitably without worrying about losses, blowing of your capitals, of your account, and without having to spend tons of hours on your screen, okay, then I have good news for you. I'm going to show you a simple style of trading, one that me and my students use, and it is making us a lot of money in trading. Do you understand? Sometimes I even feel bad for how much we make, because when you look at these results, they are wonderful. This was how I used to make over $2K in less than 2 hours. You can see the time, you can see the trade, okay? You can see it right here. And with this style of trading, over $5K in less than a week of trading. I'm serious, you can see it right here, okay? So one of my students used this and made over $5K in less than a day. Okay, if you're surprised, please don't be. I will show you his video talking about it right later on. I'm going to show his video. Okay, so my name is Blessed FX, and I have some good news to share with you. I have over 7 years experience in the market, and I have seen it all in the market. I've seen a lot of things. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you don't have time to trade. It doesn't matter if you are very busy. If you're a busy professional, this style of trading is going to allow you analyze the market and place trades in 10 minutes or less, just few minutes. You don't have to spend hours on the charts. All you have to do is just plug it in and get it done with ease, okay? So it doesn't matter if you haven't made this kind of money that I'm mentioning. It doesn't matter if you don't even know what Forex means. I mean, this free class that we've already talked about has taught you a lot of things about trading, and you can even start making money from it. However, if you are totally new to Forex, you can still learn from us again and start from scratch, okay? So it doesn't matter if you have been losing continuously in the market. Maybe you already trade, or you've been losing money, or you're making little profit. It doesn't matter, okay? This style of trading that me and my students use, it is so effective that we have used it to earn from the financial market consistently, right? And this is one of my students that made over $500 with this style of trading. Early hours of the day already, he's made almost $1,000. You can see it. You can see it right here, $988.50 kobo. Okay, amazing stuff. So, so much that every single month we are generating thousands of dollars trading Forex. And I will show you more proof of this. If you haven't seen them already, I'll show you more of it. Okay, I just want you to understand that 5-6 years back, before I discovered this style of trading, I was basically struggling in the market, right? And this is probably where you are now. Maybe you're a beginner trader, you want a system that works, that will change your trading, right? Maybe you already trade, you have tried everything, but you still lose money. Then this system is exactly what you need, right? Now, I know this because this style of trading is exactly what I used to change my trading story. And that was over 1,322 persons who have trusted me to try out this system as well. I'm going to flood you with so many of their proofs and testimonials, so you know that this thing works, okay? Now, the big question is, if it was this easy, then why is a lot of people struggling, right? I know that's what you're asking yourself. If it's this easy, why do we have a lot of struggling traders? I just need to let you know that it is not by how hard you work. It is by the secrets you know. It's by the right information. It's not about the number of hours you've put in. No. Trading, you don't get paid per hour in trading. It's not by how hard you work or how much you've worked. It's about doing the right thing, okay? So I was once among the people struggling. I've blown over 3 accounts before getting this good, right? So it first happened because I was not properly trained. I only learned few things from Google and YouTube. And don't get me wrong, these are good places to start. They will give you good foundation. You've watched my YouTube videos. You already know what trading is all about, but you are not yet good enough to go placing your hard-earned money. Trust me, I know. Okay, so I lost my hard-earned money because I wasn't good enough. There was no proper training, no mentorship. That was how I blew the first account. Okay, but I created another account after some days. I deposited, and I was trading using some signals, and these signals wasted my money. They wasted my money because sometimes you will see it late. Sometimes you will trade without what we call risk management. Because yes, the profitable trader might be able to give you a good signal. Maybe it's profitable, maybe it's not, but they might be able to give you a good signal. How about the execution? How about the trade management, the money management, the risk management, right? Do you understand how to do it? How about your mindset as a trader? Okay, and if your trading guru is not using this style of trading I'm talking about, your account is at risk. Okay, and why is that? Because this style of trading is not just about SMC or supply and demand, ICT, support and resistance, price action. Yes, these things work. However, my style of trading is a way to fix in any flaw that these systems are having. It's a way to make it more profitable. Do you understand? It's all about my edge in the market. That is what I'm handing over to you. Okay, that is the offer I'm trying to make you today. Okay, so the final blowing of account that I experienced was because I tried copy trading. I just put my account, okay, let me allow somebody else to do, let my account be copying. There were lots of issues, differences and everything. And when he blew his account, because some of these traders are not profitable, some of them, they are profitable for just a few months. And when you jump in, you'll not be able to stay up to 3 months with them. We're not looking for a quick fix, right? We don't want something that works 1 month and stop working. We want something that keeps working, okay? So I did not give up. No, I did not give up. I knew that trading was the right place to be. Maybe you've lost some money and you are here because you know there is something different. There is a better way to trade and make money. So on a particular Tuesday morning, I remember that I kept on noticing some patterns repeating in the market, right? It was just like deja vu. So I decided to study it and backtest it. And I found out that when you combine the 3 stages of technical analysis, right? The 3 stages of technical analysis, you can simply predict and confirm the movement of the trade. Do you understand? All you have to do is just follow it there, right? And you don't have to spend hours doing this. You will be able to confirm the entries, confirm the movement of the trade, and make money from it. So that was exactly what I do. And you could see some of my entries right here. You could see this for myself. You could see the right time that I entered. Right? You could see this for my buyer as well. And I was able to follow this long movement. And this is not just some 5 minutes, 15 minutes chart. This is 1 hour. Tell you how many pips is right here. Okay, these are hundreds of pips right here. Okay, and I've even protected my trade. That's why you're seeing my stop loss at this position. Okay, so now the best part is you don't have to spend hours trying to figure out where the market is. In 10 minutes or less, you can easily get this done and place trades with 90% accuracy. Now, sometimes you can use this and you will not be confirming the movement of the market. All you need to do is leave, right? You don't have to stay there and wait, okay? You don't have to stay on the screen. You just have to leave, okay? So sometimes when you use it, you see the immediate entry. So, but the most important thing is this is working up to 90% accuracy when you use it well, okay? Now, the method is so good that it solved my problems, and I've never blown an account again. You understand? So, of course, I've been refining it, trying to make it work. That is what I've been able to do. I've been improving on it, and I call this the precision flow method. It's all about precision, the right timing, the right entries, the right exits. It's all about precision, okay? Now, why does this work? It is combining the 3 stages of technical analysis. You look at the news and activities of the government. You also look at the chart, the movement on the chart, so you know where the huge movement is being made. Okay, shows you exactly where the trend is about to start, and it helps you prevent manipulation. That is the most important thing. The false breakouts or trends in the market, it helps you to prevent them, right? So, and today I'm going to show you how you can join us to use this profitable method in the market and make a lot of Benjamins, right? That is the goal. And I know you might be asking yourself, if I have so much money, why am I still showing you this? Right? And I'm going to tell you why. The first thing is because I want your prayers. I want you to say nice things about me. I want your blessings. You could see what some of my students are saying. They say, I found that you are the best. You make forex simple and easy. So many things right there. And we also have, this is my students group chat. This is my student group chat. You can see a lot of person right here. where they went on to pray for me, right? To give me a lot of blessings and things like that. The next thing is I have a lot of happiness, okay? Fulfillment. For the purpose of fulfillment, I am making a change. I am making the world a better place. I am making people happy. And your progress in trading is not going to affect mine, right? So that is exactly why I'm handing it over to you. I like it when I see people doing a lot of good things. And you could see this person saying it right here, that they've been able to make a lot of profit and has been able to buy a thing or two for his baby, right? And you can see that right there. So, and the third reason is if somebody did not show me trading, and if I did not take it seriously, I would have still be a struggling graduate right now, okay? So I'm giving you the opportunity I was given, okay? So that being said, now there are 3 myths that can hold you back, because even though I'm about to give you access to this complete training, even though I'm about to show you how to access it, 3 things can still hold you back. And the first one is you still believe that you need to work extra hard, spending tons of hours learning and analyzing before you can make money. Now, that is wrong, okay? Because like I said, you can make money very fast. It doesn't have to take hours. It doesn't have to take hours, okay? This was said made over 1K today, and I was done trading since 4 p.m. You can see the result right here, okay? You can see the results. You can see it was a live account. It's a live account. It's not about, and her name is Sarah. You see right there, it is a live account. It's not just demo, it's not practice account, it's a real account, okay? The next myth that can hold you back is you think you need a lot of money to make it in Forex trading. No, you do not. If you know how to trade, you can also flip your account, or you could even grow your small account gradually. However, you don't need a lot of money. Because this is my student that started with $16. It became $349 in 2 days, right? It became $349 in 2 days, more than 20x, right? More than 20x, okay? This one started with $20. You can see the deposit, $20. He has already withdrawn $269. See right there on the app. And this was on volatility, on synthetic indices. So it's not just about currency pairs and commodities. Even synthetic indices, this style of trading work on them, right? That being said, let us see another person who started from $44. His name is Miracle. Started from $44. Withdrew $200. This is a withdrawal. See, your withdrawal can be up to 3 business days, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, from $44 to $550, he withdrew $200. I'm just showing you that this is not just demo account. These are live accounts. They've used this style of trading on live account and it works, okay? It works. Now, this is from $50 to $1,000 within less than 5 days, right? This is Mr. Miracle. He's made a lot of money in trading. Then the third myth is you think you need to lose money or blow your account first before you become profitable. And that is wrong. The only reason why you are going to blow your account first is if you do not learn well. And I told you the 3 reasons why I blew my account. I did not learn well the first time. The second time I was depending on random signals. The third time I was just doing copy trading. I did not know the right way to trade. I did not know this information I'm about to give you. I never knew it back then, right? And that affected my trading. So before I talk about this third myth further, I want you to look at 2 scenarios. So some years back, Mr. A and Mr. B sent me a message. They both wanted to trade the financial market, right? They wanted to make a lot of money from it. After 2 months, Mr. A reached out to complain that he has been losing a lot of money from the market, right? And this is Mr. A. What is he doing wrong? He was depending on signals. You can see what he said. He said, the robots and signals I used blew my 2 accounts. Over $3K gone, right? You can see right here, over $3K gone. Do you understand? I just needed to show you what exactly is happening here. You can see the deposit, the credit balance, negative $3,000. You can see it. Okay, these are losses, right? He was depending on signals that don't work. He listened to gurus without a track record. When you check my videos, my results, you always see me posting my results, right? Because I don't just explain trading, I also trade it. Okay, so he focused on gurus with just vibes and flashy items. And he got into copy trading with the robots and signals. And he doesn't know this style of trading that I'm telling you about, which is the most important thing, right? And then there is Mr. B, the second guy. He was making profit consistently while trading the financial market. Take note of the dates. It was around 2021, right? 2021. This was also 2021-07. This one was 2021 August. This was 2021 July, right? So around July, December 2021, like I said, they came to me around the same time. Within a month, Mr. B was doing right already. He has gotten my complete training of Forex. You understand? He was trading volatility, and you could see the money he was making. He lost the trade, but his profits were way more than his losses, right? You could see how amazing that made him. He had only one loss, and the rest it is TP. He understood the precision flow method. He knew the right things to combine to make sure he becomes precise in his trades. He doesn't need to follow fake gurus and signals. He spends less time on charts. You understand? Just a few trades and is making thousands of dollars, okay? And then it's part of my support group chat, which is another thing you'll be getting with this offer, is support group chats. So he has all the support he needs from me and other profitable traders, right? That being said, so how do you get this trading method and improve your style of trading? How do you join my students and I to make lots of dollars from the financial markets? Before I tell you how, I just want you to understand that I'll be giving you the full Blessed FX Academy Forex training. I'm giving you the full package, right? Everything you need to dominate in trading. Do you understand? The ultimate Forex trading program. In fact, I call it the ultimate trading program because with this style of trading, you could even trade on crypto. You could be able to analyze these things with them, right? Synthetic commodities, currency pairs, crypto, you'll be able to analyze them with the way I teach analysis, the precision flow method, right? So this training is meant for you if you're a beginner trader who doesn't know anything about trading, okay? It's going to start from the scratch. You understand? If you're an amateur who is new to trading and wants to learn a profitable style of trading to place trades fast, this is also for you. If you're a losing trader who wants to move from the losing side to the winning side, I've got you, okay? And if you're already profitable, you just want to make more money in the market, let's go on. Let's dive in. So now I know this training is suited for you because another student of mine grew his account from $500 to $1.4. You see, it took him 2 weeks. He has been trying to take it from $500 to $1K. He's been trying to double it in 2 weeks, but he almost tripled it in 2 weeks. You can see right there. Right? His name is Chigozie. So in this training, you will be introduced to the ultimate Forex trading program, the precision flow method. This is what you will learn. It starts from the basics section, the Forex basics, everything from the scratch, Forex terms, trading sessions, trading stops, creating a Forex account. Because I mean, these are basic stuff which I've already covered in this playlist, right? I've already covered them, but we're still going to start from scratch. If you missed anything, right? That being said, then we have, these are the things it covers. Currency correlation, I did not talk about that. Introduction to analysis, partial profits, pending orders, trailing trades. You understand everything about basics, every single thing, okay? Even setting up on your laptop, on your PC. Then we get to the next stage, which is the effective analysis and strategies, basic and advanced market structure, simple and advanced price action, right? Then we go to indicators, chart patterns, candlesticks, over 17 working Forex strategies. I'm going to show you these strategies. I'm going to hand them over to you. Top bottom analysis, trading with the news, NFP, FOMC, CPI, and the likes, right? Not just the methods you can easily see on Google and YouTube now. I will show you the proper way to do it. There's entry methods, candlestick, sniper, and even more entry methods, especially for your SMC or ICT, right? Then we have the BFA triangle of analysis method. This is the one which we use a lot. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to also show you using precision in your trading, precision flow method, right? So SMC, ICT, everything will be there. Then we have the BFA, SMC, and ICT style of trading, our personal style of using SMC and ICT, right? And I'm going to show you how to see through false breakouts, trends, and market manipulations. Very important. Now, we also have the advanced section where we talk about simple risk management. We have the trade and money management. We have psychology, we have mindset, trading plan, and journal. Now, how to set Forex goals and crush them, okay? Now, how to hold trades for long, very important. Trading checklist for you to go live, and certifications. Okay, we are going to give you a certificate once you are done. We'll show you how to flip your account and maximize profit, how to quickly grow your small account. I'll show you profitable setups that worked and why they did, right? I'm also going to, so this effective analysis and strategies is worth over $299. Right, is worth over $299. The advanced section is worth over $199. Right, and this is a summary of everything. You can see trading basic, everything from scratch, basic and advanced. Account flipping, psychology, reviewing your results and telling you how to improve, holding trades for long, maximizing profit, setting proper trading goals. These are the things that you will learn right here. But there is more. Right? I'm going to give you, these are bonuses that you will get. First is a support group chat, traders community, where you're going to relate with other traders, and this will be worth over $99, right? I'm going to show you how to know that you are ready to go live. That is the trade checklist, the live trading checklist with certifications, of course. I'll show you how to pass prop firms and get funded. Very important, right? Irrespective of the prop firm, whatever their rules, I'm going to show you how to simply do it. It's just proper trading. It's not difficult, right? So why a traders community? Two things happen here. First of all, your questions get answered. You can see people asking questions. They are getting reply from other traders and from me as well, right? So I come to chat, other traders get to chat, you relate with others, right? Your questions get answered. The second thing is trade calls. Trade calls are profitable setups that you can use to go on to place a trade. You can see the setups, they are right here. So that is the second thing that happens in there. So first of all, you are rubbing minds with intellectuals, profitable traders. And the next thing you are doing is they are also telling you when next to enter a sell, right? When next to enter a buy, and showing you why. It has to be a why, right? So how much do you think it will cost to get this BFA Ultimate Trading Program plus the bonuses? They have a total value of over $499, right? And I know it is worth more than $500 because, look at it. These are some of my student results. This is what this guy made in a single day. You can see he's still holding. The market is still going up, right? The market is still going up. Made over $1,000. Now, this style of trading works so well because I made over 6K in less than a day. You can see that right there. You can see is a live account as well. This is why I can boldly tell you that this trading I'm giving you is worth over $500 because you can see the results. So how much do you think it will cost you to get this training worth over $500? Because, hey, I am not going to ask you to pay $500, okay? But how much do you think it will cost? First of all, let me show you some results from our trades from years back, right? Over 5 years ago. You could see it for some real accounts. You could also see deposit and withdrawals, right? You can also see deposit and withdrawals. Now, this is in 2020. I just decided to show you that I've been trading long enough. This was an account I managed. After trading it for about 2 months, decided to withdraw it and hand over the funds. So you can see that it started from $3,000. You understand, the withdrawal was $14,000, right? An extra $11,000. I just wanted to show you, that we've been doing this for years. Okay, so this is more recent results, 2024, right? These are some of our results. This is a withdrawal, by the way, $2,500. And this is even more recent results, 2025, and more like that, right? We get losses, of course. We get losses. Nothing is perfect. However, we win most of the time. And our wins are way more than our losses. That is the goal, right? That is the goal. So these are some entries right on my chart. These are some entries right on MT4, MT5. You could see right there. Very, very sharp entries. We just wait for the market to tap into the zone and we enter from the very beginning of that trend. Very important. So this is a live result. You could see right there. I decided to make a video to show you, just so you will know that it is not just screenshots, or maybe you could think maybe it's doctored or something. I decided to show you an actual, a real account, as you could see right there, right? So, but it's not just me, but my students also. You could see their result on synthetic indices. This is basically on synthetic indices from $183 to over $700, right? To over $700. Do you understand? So this is also on commodity. This is on gold, on commodities. Yeah, and you could see their results with good risk management. They are making money. They are drilling gold, right? This is basically gold for them. Okay, so this is a sniper entry, 258 pips. Keep holding, keep improving the results, right? And more like that. This is on crypto. This guy took my training used the analysis to crypto and is making money from it. 350.89% increase, right, on XRP USDT. Amazing, which is what I told you, that you can use these things as long as it's trading. You can apply this analysis anywhere. Very important. Okay, we have this guy that is making $50 consistently. He's been making it consistently. Now it might not look like so much, but however, at the end of the day, he's going to be able to make plus or minus. He's going to be able to make over $1,000 in a month, and it's not so much, but hey, it is consistency that matters. You understand? You could be making 1,000 plus or minus $200 in a month, so maybe $800 to $1,200. That is a good start. He compounds, he gets bigger capital, and he makes more money, right? This is still him again, Mr. Booker. You can see that, see his results, and then he knows how to hold long, right? That being said, so how about the withdrawals? Do we actually withdraw these things? I'm going to show you. These are some withdrawals right to my bank account. You can see them right there. See them right there being withdrawn straight to my bank account from Light Finance Broker, which I usually recommend. However, you can use any broker you feel like to use. Right? These are from my students. Withdrawn. This is also withdrawn. He said I grew $100 to $230, and then he placed some withdrawal. You could see it, right? He started from $100, took it to $230. He withdrew his capital. Now he's just trading with his profits. No more risk, right? No more risk. Very important. So these are some of my students withdrawing $2,000, $900, $220 from. These are from their prop firms. These ones are from prop firm, which is why I told you that I'm going to show you how to pass prop firm, because my students have done it, right? They've done it. You could see, and there are lots more. So the BFA Ultimate Trading Program is currently $75, which is just 100K, by the way. However, for a limited time, you can get this training for just $35, and that is 45K. So for just $35, all these things are going to be yours. And if you take action now, for those who are fast action takers, I have something for you. Extra bonus for those who are fast action takers, lifetime mentorship. You get access to me, where you can ask me questions. There's the live interactive sessions and analysis with signals, okay? Then brokers that give you funds to trade with, not prop firms. So you don't even have to deposit first. There are brokers like that. I'm still going to show them to you if you take action fast, right? If you get it right away. So now, why mentorship? Why is mentorship important? First of all, look at these two pictures. The first guy is doing it on his own, no help, no nothing. He's just on his own, try to figure things out. However, if there is help, somebody can guide you to the top, right? The mentorship is one-on-one. What that means is you get to ask me questions directly. You don't have to go to the group chat. You could come straight to my inbox, right? Drop your questions, drop your results for corrections and things like that. And I'm going to show you how best to improve. Okay, so these are the bonuses: the support group chats, passing of the prop firms, and then a live trade checklist. Where the extra bonuses, if you join right away, we have lifetime mentorship, live interactive sessions and analysis with signals, then brokers that give funds to trade with. Okay. Now, how do you get this? Very simple. You just have to make payment to this account. Okay, United Bank of Africa, UBA, make just 45,000 naira to this account. However, if you want to pay online, if you want to pay online, you can go to blessedfx.academy/forex. Okay, yes, and just go to my website, blessedfx.academy/forex. You will be able to pay directly. So now, why should you get this right away? I know that question will be on your mind. The first reason is that the price is going up to $75 soon. Right? Then the extra bonuses are for those who take immediate action, right? And the most important thing, don't you want to start making money right away? You don't have to wait for anything, right? So for today, the cost is just 45,000 naira. If you are watching this video, that means the cost is 45,000 naira, right? You might come back the next time and not be able to watch this video because the fee has changed and I had to upload a new video, right? So if you are watching this video right now, the cost is $35, 45,000 naira. You can pay online via this link. Just go to your browser, type in this link, or you can make bank accounts. You can make bank transfer. So in case you are asking whether we actually withdraw this money or just screenshot or whatever, I'm going to show you some more. And these are more withdrawals. This guy trades just $2,500. He was paid by an agent, right, from Deriv, right? So this is it from Light Finance. You can see the money withdrawal request has been processed. You know Light Finance Broker, right? Amazing stuff. Okay, so these are also some of my own withdrawals. This one is for my students. You understand? Some of them are mine. And you could see money coming straight to our bank account. Tradeland is the bank account of Light Finance, right? So this is from Xness, Cora Payments. This is from Xness, right? Straight payment to your bank account. And this is my students trading NFP and trading news with, I just needed to show you some of their news trading. You can see it with NFP. This is on CPI, right? These are day trading news. There are so many of them, right? And this is them relating in the group chat, okay? They are relating in the group chat. You can say we are like brothers here, blah, blah, blah. The money has dropped. My 2-month salary when I was work just in 1 hour of trading. He made 2-month salary in just 1 hour of trading. So you can see how amazing that is. So this is your best opportunity to become a beast in trading. You get a new and tested profitable strategy, okay? You get access to our support group chat and you get lifetime mentorship. You get a simple risk management strategy. You get access to real trading funds. You get pro tips on how to hold trades for long and maximize accounts. You also get to flip accounts and lots more, right? So many things. Now, these are some questions you might want to ask. What if you are new to trading? It doesn't matter. You can trade with it's going to start from scratch. So can you trade with your phone? Yes, you can, just your phone. You can analyze with just your phone. I showed how to use apps on phone, so it's not an issue. Will you become profitable after this training? Yes, you can become profitable after this training. The most important thing is for you to take it seriously and come meet me for mentorship. Don't just ignore. Bring your questions. Let me guide you properly. I'm available. Is this a one-time payment? Yes, it is. How long before I finish the training? Now, it depends on your speed. There is no fixed number of days. You get lifetime access to the training. So it's a course. You can take it anytime you want to. You understand? However, within 2 months or less, you can be done. But you don't have to be in a hurry. Learn gradually, learn at your own pace, right? So what is in the support group chat? Yes, it's just other traders who are important for you to relate with them. How long is the mentorship? You get lifetime mentorship. You can ask me questions anytime until you believe you can stand on your own, right? Now, why is this training better than others? Because we have lots and loads of benefits, of bonuses. Plus, there is live training sessions, live interactive sessions, question and answers, and analysis where you can always improve. I can always say new things in the Forex world. You take synthetic pairs or just currency pairs, both of them are there, commodities, everything. Why should I get this training now? Because the fee is going up. So how do you get this? Make a payment of this to this account, just 45,000 naira to this account. United Bank of Africa, Blessed Online Trading Academy is the account name. This is the account number, right? That is the account number. You can simply make payments, or you can make payments online. You can make payments online at blessedfx.academy, blessedfx.academy/forex. Okay, you understand? So let us go and check this out. Let me just show you how exactly you can see that. Let me just show you how exactly you can see this link. How exactly you can see the link. Let's just go and see the link and see what's up is in there, right? Okay, that being said, okay, let us go on. Okay. So now all you need to do is go to www.blessedfx.academy/forex. I'm sure you can see that right there. And when you go there, it takes you here where you can easily see what is happening. So here is what you get when you order the BFA Ultimate Trading Program. These are just the things I've mentioned. This is the summary of the course outline. And like I said, this is the fee, $35. You can click here to pay online. Just click on it. Click on it, it loads, and it brings up this, okay? So yeah, this is loading up. I just want to show you how exactly you can pay online. So Now this is the currency, please. It might choose your default country currency for you. However, you can change it right here if you want to. Say you want to make it USD. When you click on USD, it loads, shows it in USD. And you can see it's $35. You can click on buy now. It's going to show you some other things. It might ask you to get some other whatever. You can just ignore it. You understand? However, I will advise you, if you want to, you can add this effective candlestick entry, this profit. You can add them if you want to, but if the complete training is all you want, you can just click on checkout, right? You can click on checkout. You can go on to read more about this to see more things, but these are the things I've already been talking about, right? You could even watch this video to see our results, withdrawals, everything, okay? And these are the contents. You can scroll down, you will see the contents. So you see what exactly you are paying for, seeing how important they are. So many strategies that I talked about, your trend following, range trading, breakouts, you understand? You can see all these strategies that you've been expecting, well explained, and so many of you can see the fundamental aspects. If you're a scalper, a day trader, swing trader, I'll tell you the right strategies, synthetic indices strategies, developing a trading strategy and an edge, right? So many things for you right here. So this is why I said this is the ultimate. So I've shown you how you'll be able to get access to it online. And I want you to do that so you'll be able to benefit from it, okay? That being said, let us go on. And this is my student I'm going to play. So you see this student that made $5,000 in a single day. I'm not sure you can hear that. You can focus on his results. He's going to show what he made for that. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you can pay attention and see that he made $5,000 in a single day, right? Yeah, he made $5,000 in a single day. This is also another of my student results. Like I said, there are so many results. There are so many testimonials. You can see him here, Mr. Abib, who I did not play his video. You can see also trading on NFP, the result he got with 1:18. Okay, 1:18 RRR. You understand? So this is the outline. This is the summary of everything you are getting. You can pause to see exactly everything you are getting, right? That being said, so how do you get it? This is exactly how you get in. You can make payment to this bank account, or you pay online just as I showed you. So now you have two options. There are two options before you. You can go back to wasting your time and money trying to figure it out yourself, or losing money, or making little profit. You can go back to that. That's okay. That is an option for you. Or you can take advantage of the easy and effective way I am showing you. Okay. Now, if you are like me that hates time wasters and processes that don't work, I know you will go for the new thing. I'm very sure you like better things. So that being said, according to a recent report by Investopedia, most traders who lose money trading do so because of 6 major reasons: lack of proper training, lack of mentorship or support, poor discipline in their trading, improper risk management, no capital to trade, lack of consistency. This ultimate trading program I'm giving you will fix all these 6 issues. Okay, there will be mentorship and support. You cannot be inconsistent because you'll be in a trading group chat with traders who will be motivating you to trade. If you have no capital, I've already talked about getting funds and profits, even getting funds without profits, right? You cannot have improper risk management because I'll teach you. You cannot be indisciplined because I'll show you how to stay accountable to yourself and to me as a trader, right? That's going to stop you from being disciplined. So these are the ways to solve the issues. I want you to join the top 1% of traders. It is very possible. Don't stay among the losing traders, or don't stay among those that are making little profits. You can make more, right? So once again, this is the summary of everything you are getting, okay? And this is exactly how you get in. This is exactly how you get in. So you can pay online using this link, or make a simple bank transfer. If you make a bank transfer, send send the proof of payment straight to my inbox on WhatsApp. Okay, you can send the proof of payment straight to me on WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to be available to reply to your message if you make bank transfer. However, if you want to pay online, you can use it. If you pay online, you are getting immediate access. If you make bank transfer and you come to meet me, once I approve it, I confirm the proof of payment, I'm going to give you immediate access and you will start learning. I'll add you to the group chat and you'll be able to join us in the live sessions. So thank you so much for watching till this time. Once again, I will be expecting to see you at the other end as a profitable trader.